guys, so today we're here for another video. I know I'm not actually doing anything for my car, but let me explain. It's hard for me to do a lot of big things for my car this summer because I've been working a lot, really. I have 2 jobs. I have one that I work Monday through Wednesday, and I don't get home until like after 5:30, so that kind of puts a downer on the day because I'm not able to get much stuff done after that point because I'm so tired and I just have other things to do. And then my other job, it all depends, but it's mostly on weekends, so the only time I get is a couple hours before I have to go in. So really the only day I have open that's full usually is a Thursday. So I'm gonna try and take advantage. I only have a couple more weeks before school actually starts for me, and then I'll have other things that I probably won't be able to make videos like this. So let me give you a little rundown of the past couple weeks that happened with my car. A couple weeks ago, whatever day I actually filmed the video for my spark plugs, I think that was like a Friday or so. Well, that Friday night, on the way home for taking my girlfriend home, on that like ride down, my car, 3 times it happened that my car just completely lost power and completely shut off of me. All the radio and everything like that was still running, but I had no power. The gas just, like, I had no throttle, really. That's, like, you know what I mean. But it happened 3 times that night. So it had, my parents got my car towed to our mechanic, and I know, why aren't you, a lot of you probably are saying, oh, why aren't you working on your own car and stuff like that? Well, I didn't have the time to do this, and I didn't know what the problem was at the time. So it goes to the mechanic, he diagnoses it, and in the meantime, probably the Monday after that, I was watching YouTube. I was actually watching ChrisFix, who actually does a really great job at doing tutorials and installs and just helping you diagnose different problems. So I was watching this one when it was one of the like first ones he got. He did after he got his drift stang, and he couldn't get it running. So he's trying to diagnose the problem, and here it is that it's a fuel pump. And as I'm watching that, I'm like, this is very similar to what my car kind of did, but just that it was running and then it just shut off on itself. So Tuesday, I get a call from my mom. She tells me that my car is ready and that my mechanic said that the problem was a fuel pump, and that's exactly what I found out in ChrisFix's video. So I was like, alright, great. So I get my car back and everything. Well, that same night, actually no, I picked the car up on Wednesday, and that same night, same issue happened again. Don't know how, don't know why it happened. It really, like, confused us all. Like, we thought the problem was fixed and everything. So we get it towed again to my mechanic, only to find out that the fuel pump that he installed went bad. So we're thinking that it might have been a defective one or something like that. So he put another one in, and now the car has been running great and running better than ever. Before, when I would try and start the car, I would have a little problem trying to start. Like, it wouldn't turn over on, like, when I'm turning the key. And that was probably because of the bad fuel pump, and that might have just been an indication that the fuel pump was going. But now when I start my car, it starts up every single time on the first turn of the key, and it's just been running better than I think I've ever felt it run. And also another thing that I think also might have been an indication that my fuel pump might have been going is that I have a 4-cylinder engine, so it's a small engine. It doesn't need that much fuel. So I like the most I have to put in is like $20 to fill it if it's like near empty. Well, that's a lie. Depends on the gas price, especially out here. But aside from that, so I would usually only need to put about 20 in to fill it, and then I'd be great. And before, when I first got the car, the full tank would last me like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And as like I had the car, my fuel consumption just like went up and up and up. So I got to a point where I was only getting like a week or maybe a couple days out of a full tank. And I was like, this is really starting to piss me off. But now, like with the new fuel pump and everything, and also with the spark plugs, like the spark plugs might have been like a little problem, like I had mentioned in my previous video, which you guys haven't seen. If you guys haven't seen, you guys should go and check that out. I'll put a link down below, and I'll also put one of the annotations up in the top. But so the spark plugs might have had a little problem with that fuel consumption, but I believe it might have been the fuel pump. It was the main culprit in that problem. But now it's good. So that's that story. So that was. I'm happy that all worked out. I'm all good now. So the next couple things that I definitely will be doing before I start school are definitely the seats. I know that has been a long thing that like hasn't happened yet, and I'm like really I really wish it had happened already, because I really like if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should go follow me on Instagram. It's at @J_Pinkle, Pinkl. It's my last name. But on there, I posted a picture of the seats when I was thinking of getting them, and then also I posted a picture of them when I was playing like video games or whatever, because I had nowhere else to sit. And they just feel really comfortable and solid. And then so Sunday, I went ahead and removed the passenger seat to see what kind of clearance and stuff like that I was going to have. And when I had gotten the seats, I had mentioned that I was going to try and use the seat brackets that are on my stock seats. But lo and behold, when I take these seats out, I find that the brackets on the bottom are not removable, which I probably should have seen coming. And a lot of you, if you've watched that video when I mentioned that I was going to try and do that, probably were thinking the same thing, that it wouldn't be possible to do that. And now I know that. So I got to order new seat brackets for my car, so I can put those seats in finally. So I'm going to be ordering those either tonight or within the next couple days to get them in by next week, or maybe the week after that. But once I get them, it should be pretty simple to install them and everything. So once they're in, I'm definitely going to do that. There's also this headliner that I really need to fix, because this keeps hitting my head every single time I sit in it, and it just annoys me. And then also, there is my door. If you haven't watched my video that I did, like updates on my car, go and watch that, because I mentioned in there that I was in a small accident, and this door has a big sort of dent in it. There's scratches all over, but I think that's just paint from the person's car that hit me. But also from the dent, it also caused, but the window, for some reason, since it's manual, gets stuck like partially on the way down, so I can't put the window fully down anymore. And also the door handle, the hinges or something got pushed up so that the door handle doesn't open smoothly. It kind of like grinds against the door panel itself, which has been causing like the paint on it to just chip off and rub away, and I'm pretty sure it's gotten all the way down to the primer of the car, which is not good. So my plan was to try and take the door handle off and see if I could bend whatever happened back into place, but I can't get the thing that holds the door handle in and out because it's such an old piece that it's just going to be too hard to get it out, and I'm probably going to wind up breaking it, and that's not going to be good. So I'm going to try and go to a junkyard and pull a whole new door and then just repaint. If it's not the same color as my car, I'm just going to have to repaint it the color of my car, along with any other place like the fender that it's since also the door was pushed up a little bit. I will have to do a little touch-up paint on the fender where they meet, and then I just have a couple other little places that that the paint on my car needs to be touched up with. And then after that, if I still have time before school starts, I am definitely going to be vinyl wrapping the car, which is something I really wanted to do this entire summer, but I never had the chance to do it. So that's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I'm going to try and make a video at least once a week from here on out. If it's that, it might be something like this, some kind of topic that I can think of, or maybe one of you guys leaves a comment down in the comment section below giving me a topic to talk about, or working on my car like I've said before. But that's it for today, and remember, keep being you guys.